Welcome to the fascinating world of psychology. Today, we'll introduce you to the basics of this diverse and compelling field. These videos are created to address the specific learning targets indicated by College Board. Today, we'll introduce you to the basics of this diverse and compelling field. These videos are created to address the specific learning targets indicated by College Board. These review videos will be based in the need for students to know and hit the learning targets. That is the reason for calling the video set By the Target. Not every target will be discussed, but our aim is to understand as many as possible. This video is brought to you by AP Television. APTV is a free YouTube resource for teachers and students to review for the exam. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and like as much as you can. We want to keep the algorithm on our side. Please pay attention to the target indicators. They will help you stay engaged and on target. The first target is from Unit 1. It is Target 1B. The target reads as follows. Identify the research contributions of major historical figures in psychology. Mary Whiton Calkins, Charles Darwin, Dorothea Dix, G. Stanley Hall, William James, Margaret Floy Washburn, Wilhelm Wundt. Mary Whiton Calkins, a luminary in the field of psychology, transcended gender barriers to become the first woman president of the American Psychological Association. A pioneer of self-psychology, she innovated the paired associate technique, significantly advancing the scientific study of memory. Her remarkable achievements laid the groundwork for future psychological research and opened doors for women in the discipline. The next foundational psychologist is Charles Darwin, the eminent naturalist, forever altered our comprehension of life with his theory of evolution and natural selection. His seminal work, On the Origin of Species, not only revolutionized biology, but also profoundly impacted evolutionary psychology, offering a new lens to understand behavior and mental processes through adaptation and survival. Darwin's insights bridged the natural and social sciences, influencing countless domains and reshaping the human narrative. Next up, Dorothea Dix, a fervent advocate for the mentally ill, tirelessly worked to reform conditions within asylums and played a pivotal role in establishing humane mental health care in America. Her extensive lobbying led to the founding of the first mental asylums, significantly altering the treatment of the mentally ill. During the Civil War, she served as the superintendent of Army nurses, further demonstrating her commitment to care and reform in challenging conditions. Batting next, G. Stanley Hall, a pioneer in American psychology, established the first psychology laboratory in the U.S. and is considered the father of child psychology. His extensive work laid the foundations for educational psychology, introducing groundbreaking concepts in adolescent development. Hall's influence extended to organizing the American Psychological Association, serving as its first president, and shaping the psychological study of education and child development. Finally, often heralded as the father of American psychology, William James, he made indelible contributions with his functionalist approach to consciousness. His seminal work, The Principles of Psychology, is a cornerstone in the field, exploring pragmatism and the philosophy of empiricism. Through his teachings at Harvard, James influenced a generation of thinkers and laid the groundwork for educational psychology, emphasizing the practical applications of psychological research. His legacy endures in both psychological practice and philosophical inquiry. Margaret Floy Washburn, a pioneering figure in psychology, was the first woman to receive a PhD in the field. Her extensive research in animal behavior and the motor theory of consciousness significantly advanced comparative psychology. Her influential book, The Animal Mind, became a foundational text in the study of animal cognition and behavior, underscoring her role as a trailblazer for women in psychology and a key contributor to the understanding of consciousness and behavior. Last but not least, Wilhelm Wundt, acclaimed as the father of experimental psychology, transformed the study of the human mind by founding the first laboratory dedicated to psychological research. His structuralist approach sought to dissect consciousness into basic elements, pioneering introspection as a method. Wundt's work laid the foundation for modern psychology, positioning the field as a distinct scientific discipline and influencing generations of psychologists through his innovative techniques and profound theoretical insights. In this video, we explored the monumental accomplishments of foundational psychologists, each of whom significantly advanced the field of psychology. From Wundt's pioneering work in experimental psychology to Washburn's groundbreaking contributions in comparative psychology, these luminaries have collectively shaped our understanding of the human mind and behavior. Their enduring legacies continue to influence psychological thought and practice today. We delved into these remarkable achievements, addressing key aspects of the learning target from Unit 1, the scientific foundations of psychology. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you found it informative, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to share it with your teacher and classmates, and keep exploring the fascinating world of psychology.